My name is Angie from Singapore. So, yeah, previously I was a senior engineer in a semiconductor industry in a technology transfer. So I was 20 years experience in semiconductor, especially in technology transfer. So when I see this terahertz water, and it is a high tech device. So I decided to to come in this business and to share with the rest of the people about the benefit of this technology and the device. Okay, so since 1st July, I'm full time in this business. So first of all, why I impressed by this technology? In fact, all the while myself is a genetic. I have high cholesterol genetically. So um, all the while I eat the supplement. So I have done this experiment from September last year until March this year. Only eat the supplement which is tackle on the cholesterol. But unfortunately, during my blood test, it is still very high, 205. And I can see my blood is very thick. Huh? So after that, I decided to get a terahertz water device at home. Within a 3 months time, that means from March to June, I did another blood test, and it shows that a very significant drop in my high cholesterol to 185. Besides that, in fact, I also um, for for my children, because my son has a high skin allergy problem. So in fact, before I buy this device, I go and bought the Izumo, the hydrogen drink in a packet. So one day he's the only one drink. One day one packet for 2 months. So it is really good. The water is really good, and my son's skin also heal. But after that, I stopped buying because it's quite expensive, no. So I stopped buying. Then the problem come back. Then I just realized that, oh, if in the long term is very expensive, because it's only one person that benefit. But for this terahertz water device, that whole family of me benefit from it. And now even my children, they use it to shower, to rinse. So from now on, my son's skin improved a lot and no longer this kind of allergy. And for my both of my kids is 4 years old and 8 years old. In the past, when there is an insect bite, they will be swollen and have to see doctor. But right now, since March until now, you don't see any swollen skin already. Huh? Let's not further delay. So I'm very thankful to this company who really invented this high-tech device. Also, I'm very thankful to Lydia who introduced me this company. Yeah. Without further delay, in fact, I am also very grateful that I recently I came across to Dr. Gan Bo. So he is very expert in this uh, water. He in fact is a master in NTU, but his project is on something else, the radiation related, and he himself after that uh, learn from a master and self-study. You see, this is the Mr. Gan's Dr. Gan's background. You see, so I call him Dr. Gan because I'm really impressed by his experience. You see, he has the MBA from Adelaide at University Australia, and also his experience is in a senior lecturer in Singapore Republic Poly. And he also was a principal engineer in semiconductor industry, which is the same like my experience. And I'm very impressed that he is the chief trainer in the flow healing, which is also focused on the emotional and uh, to to treat the people. Yeah. So next you can see the his can I go to next page? Okay. So one of his mentor, one of them, you see, one of his mentor is from the flow technology and healing. Yeah, international flow training system, and is specialized in the flow healing. He managed to treat some autism, depression, and anxiety, insomnia, etc. So he has many experience with water and life. So his mentor is Gerard Pollack, is a world water researcher and nominee for the Nobel Prize. Okay, without further delay, let's have a welcome to our Dr. Gan Bo. Yeah.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Okay, very good.
Something wrong to his.
Okay, it's okay. It's okay. I have done something.
Yes, we can hear. Yes, we can hear. Yes.
All right, all right. Thank you very much. Before I start today's topic, I want to clarify something because after last Sunday talk in Chinese, many people curiously asked my background, and many people asked.
Yeah, let's welcome our speaker tonight, Dr. Gan Bo.
All right, so now.
Where are you, Gan Bo?
Yes, can you hear me?
Maybe you can unmute your speaker.
Yes, we can hear you, but Angie cannot hear you. Yes, we can hear you. Yes.
We cannot hear you.
Okay, Angie, you need to do something.
Yeah, the rest, please mute your mic.
I can continue, right?
Yes, now I can hear you.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. So basically, my background is from material science. So I have done a lot of research work in material science. That is 19 years ago. I graduated as a PhD in year 2002. After so many years, water is one of my favorite topic. So I spent a lot of time studying water and connected with worldwide water expert and all these doctors. So you can say later, just now, Angie shows you a photo, my photo with Gerald Pluck. This is the world-class water expert. So all my knowledge is publicly available, and none of today's talk is from my personal research. So I'm sharing you with all this public knowledge. So when you feel something I share today is extremely make you very curious, don't be surprised. And later, Angie will give a link. We can join WhatsApp group, whatever topic, whatever question you want to ask, feel free to ask questions, okay? So today's topic is decoding the secret behind water healing. We know the three elements for the life: food, air, and water. And I fully agree with Sophia from Taiwan, who mentioned about Another three elements which are also very, very important for our life, including exercise, sleep, and emotion. So for the last 13 years, I spent my energy in studying emotion. So I have a lot of things to share with you about the emotion and about the emotion and water, but not today, maybe in the future. Okay, we know water is a source of life. So we know in our body contains many um, in every part of the our organs, internal organs contains a lot of water. So the percentage of water in humans, that's more than 70%. Human body uh, is consists of the water, and 19% of the human blood also contains water. So the quality of the water directly affects our body health. But what is good water? Not many people are aware. Not many people are very clear. They quite understand well about the good water. So today I'm going to show you something different from what you heard normally. The functions of water, because the water is a very important solvent for a lot of substance, can carry a lot of oxygen and nutrients inside our body. So okay, so the the water quality can really affect our cells, because the water interact with the cells closely, and the the water quality have a strong interface with our cells. So the quality of the water and the structure of the water may affect our life. But what you can get from tap water, from here, this graph shows that from tap water, fluoride, arsenic, glyphosate, and nitrates are microplastic. There's many toxic materials from the tap water. So you need to be very careful about the tap water. In nowadays, although in Singapore, the government promotes the water and a new water, and everybody say the Singapore the water is very safe. But I still strongly suggest to you, without a water filter, don't drink the tap water. You need to be very careful. And because the water structure is so important, there's two Nobel Prize winner in year 2003 discovered how cells drink water. They study the detailed mechanism of the water, how the water penetrates into the cells, how the cells benefit from water in what structure. So here is this model about the cell membrane. There's one channels. There's one channel which has a width of the 2 nanometer, and even if you get small water molecules, the water molecules can easily penetrate into the channel and penetrate into the cell membrane. So the problem arises from the lack of water, especially lack of good water, can cause a lot of issues, including the high blood pressure, hyperglycemia, hyperlipidemia, your hair loss, and constipation, obesity, and emotional control of loss of control, insomnia, and depression, and many emotional issues. All right. So we need to drink water, especially we need to drink good water. What is good water? Okay, because we know the blood circulation can carry the oxygen and nutrition and move the junk toxin and dead cells. So basically to improve the blood quality and improve the heart efficiency, we all this one, the water will be the source of the energy, right? So what is good water? Okay, I want to share with you some new invention during the last 10 years because of the Gerald Prock. These scientists from University of Washington, he published a book called The Fourth Phase of Water. Okay, so here is in the middle, this graph showing that the water, as we know, have the ice, have water and vapor. However, there is one more phase newly discovered by this Gerald Pollack. This new phase is called the fourth phase of water, is also called easy water. Easy stands for exclusion zone. Exclusion zone means the water itself can exclude many things. The only remaining part is H2O, nothing else. Okay, so from here we can say the structured easy water is good water. But how is it good? How is it different from the normal water? So here we'll talk about the surface. Though in the world there are two types of surface. One type is hydrophilic surface, another type is hydrophobic surface. The meaning of the hydrophilic surface means when water touches on the surface, the water immediately spread and become very thin layer. Like in this graph, you can see in A and B, the situation is like this. However, for hydrophobic surface, the water touches on glass, so the water will still remain as a cluster. It will never spread along the surface. So this is why like this hydrophobic surface on the right side, this is a lotus leaf. You can see here is very common, and the water never mingle well with the surface. So this is a hydrophobic surface. All right. So from this model, we can say if we have a material with hydrophilic surface property, the water touch on it, the water immediately spread out and form several layers, layer by layer. Every layer, there's a lot of hexagonal type of the water molecules. So the water molecules, when people count the hydrogen and oxygen atoms, they are aware the ratio is no more H2O, the ratio is H3O2. H3O2, if we count the charge, H is plus charge 1, oxygen is minus charge 2. So 3 times 1 plus 2 times minus 2. So the result is minus 1. So H3O2 contains negative charge, so it's minus 1. This is the miracle of water, and this is the essence of today's talk. So we can see that the hydrophilic surface covered by the water layer by layer. Then this layer, initial layer, is form of easy water, exclusion zone water, contains of negatively charged, and far away there's positive charge water. So this negative and positive barrier, these different layers with negative and positive, and actually they form battery. They form micro battery for hydrophilic surface and for our cells. Can you imagine? Can you imagine that in our body there's a lot of cells, a lot of organs? If the water quality is good enough, they can enter into the body and form micro battery for every individual cells and organs. So our body is like fully charged. That's why we can say a lot of miracles happening into our body. And this very surprisingly, this easy water, the layer of the negatively charged layer, can also expand when outside the environment changes. For example, such as the infrared. If we have a strong infrared light, this easy water can glow, and the moment they glow, it means it becomes from -10 to -20, -30 volt. So this one, the enhancement of the voltage increase cell activity. The cell become more vibrant and can be more active in our body, can detoxic very, very effectively. All right, so here is how the cells being charged. So this one clearly shows that the cell membrane and above the cell membrane there's one layer of negative charge layer water and positive charge water. So the negative charge water, the thickness can change. So when the thickness start to change, the negatively charged water will start to recharging. So this way, in the way that the cell outside the micro battery start to recharge itself, it become more is a higher voltage. So that means with good water, the cell become more active, can can absorb the nutrition more effectively and detoxic the material inside more effectively. Okay, so here we can say a clear example. So this graph, you can say the hydrophilic surface on the left side, on the left side, on the left side. Okay, here the outside, the right side is easy water. Is the easy water, and here there's a lot of particles inside the water. On the left side is easy water, is this region. However, with the right condition, we can say this easy water region can grow like this. They can grow. The growth of the easy region is effectively pushing away all the particles, all the contaminants inside the water far away, far away. From here, we can say this is the growth of the easy water, and this is also recharging effect of the water. We can see here very clearly. Okay, for your example, if you want to know, if you want to know the water, all the structure is like this chassis, is very effectively. Later, I'm going to show a video. Okay, so this is chassis normally drink by me. I like it very much. All right, so let's talk about the terahertz. Okay, so we talk about terahertz technology. So maybe 10 years ago, you never heard of terahertz technology. Only within these 10 years, especially the last 5 years, the terahertz technology become very famous. As this technology, terahertz is a wavelength range between 0.1 terahertz to 10 terahertz. And this range of the terahertz, the light wave cannot be seen, so it's invisible. So this is between the microwave and the far infrared range and the sub-millimeter range. and so this wave cannot be seen. So is normally people will not be very aware of this kind of wave, but it's very very important. And recently, and it is called by the U.S. government named Terahertz technology of one of the top 10 technologies that will change the future world in year 2005. So the China ranked the Terahertz technology as the first of the 10 strategic goals of the national pillar, and gave the national strength to conduct in-depth research and development. So like quantum technology and the quantum satellite developed in China, nowadays terahertz technology is also become one of the we call it black technology. Black technology in China emerged from China. Okay, so its application already include they start to change the safe check in all airports using the terahertz technology. Okay, so now coming back to the good water and healthy water. What is good? That means the water can easily mix with the cell, can easily be absorbed by cell, accelerate metabolism, increase cell vitality is considered as good water. So how to generate good water? In 1980s, American scientists discovered light terahertz wave that's consistent with the frequency of vibration of the human cells, because the terahertz can resonate with our cells, can resonate with our uh, the body inside, uh, the water inside our body, so it can change the water structure of the water around the cell membrane. So it's called structured water. It's also called easy water. So so basically, this water is so strong. It contains a lot of very good property. So first one will be the low viscosity. The meaning of the viscosity referring to the water thickness. So means the water, firstly, a lot of water have a high big cluster, so it's not able to move smoothly. But after this 3 minutes of the terahertz processing, or the viscosity is able to drop down to 680 times lower. So this is amazing, amazing. And the water structure and the water cell size also reduced to 2 nanometer, and the water arrangement will be like a straight line. So the secondly, the anti-radiation, because of just now I show you the structured water, the layer by layer, the water form so very tense structure. So it's very very hard to change the water structure, and can cannot create the damage. That's why its radiation, anti-radiation property is very strong. Furthermore, it also has an antibacterial property, antioxidation. Antioxidation you can easily understand, because this water is full of negative charge, so it can easily mix with oxidant, can change the oxidant property. And finally, the linear line up of water molecules that makes the water easily to penetrate the water channel, so it's very effective. And we have a lot of test sample results from the headquarters in Shenzhen. We have many tests about this water, and okay, we talk about structured water, and you may be surprised to see the property of a negative charge zone. Okay, I want to bring you a live example of the easy water. The easy water is full of chassis. Okay, here is the water with chassis. Can you see the chassis? Along the chassis, there is one cloud, some cloud zone. That means is some contains of mist. So that is easy water. If I play this video, you can see more clearly. Can you see surrounding the seat of the chassis? There's a lot of cloud which contains layer of easy water, the structured water. From here we can see more clearly. All right, so the chassis and the easy water can be clearly demonstrated here. And from home, you can mix.
Sorry, Dr. Gan.
Yes.
I think your screen is hanging at the terahertz wavelength. Maybe you want to refresh or share slide.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Can you say now?
Now it's okay. Yes, correct. Now it's chassis.
Oh, sorry.
So we mix up a few slides.
Few slides, right? This one? Terahertz. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, just now stop here.
Okay, sorry. I'm very sorry. I try to repeat this a few slides. Is okay?
Okay.
Okay, so the idea of this terahertz, why is it so special? Because the wavelength range is around 0.1 terahertz and 10 terahertz. And this range of the light cannot be seen by our naked eye, but it can be detected with some special equipment. So this range of the wave in maybe 10 years, 15 years ago is not very famous, but now it's more and more important as it can use for the airport, the safe imaging. Okay, it start to change a lot of structure. So this terahertz technology is very important, and in year 2004, USA government named the terahertz technology as one of the top 10 technologies that will change the future world. And in year 2005, China ranked terahertz technology as the first of the 10 key strategic goals of the national pillar. This like our quantum technology, our quantum satellite technology, and China now aggressively research into this terahertz technology and make it black technology, so-called black technology, which is available to our every citizens. So we are very lucky to enjoy this technology. And what is good water and healthy water? So any good water can easily mix with our human cells, can be absorbed very easily, and is able to accelerate metabolism and increase cell vitality. That is considered as good water, and the good water is from this terahertz. Why? Because terahertz, the wavelength is equivalent to a lot of technology in our cells, in our body. So it can create a resonance with our cell and the body. So creates the structured water. So the benefit of the terahertz water, including no viscosity. This is very, very amazing. Can you imagine within 3 minutes, the water after being processed by the terahertz device it's able to reduce the viscosity by 680 times. 680 times. This is not a small number. And after the reduction of the viscosity, the water becomes very small in nano size and streamline, so can easily penetrate the water channel along the cell membrane. The second part is anti-radiation. The anti-radiation why is so strong? Because it forms structured water, easy water. The fourth phase of water contains very solid and very good structure, which cannot be easily destroyed by the radiation. So the third part is antibacterial. This one can easily explain because the water inside the water contains a full is purely water. No bacteria can survive in this pure water environment. So the fourth one is antioxidant. The antioxidation because the structured water contains easy water, which is negatively charged water. The negatively charged water can easily mix with positively charged water and the free radicals, so it become neutral. So this part antioxidation. Finally, the linear line up of water molecules that can easily explain can have a lot of benefit to the water. Okay, we have a lot of test sample results, and now here is the chassis. I want to show you how the chassis can mix with our terahertz water and can show you the structure of the easy water. The easy water, from here we can see the seed surrounding the seed. There's one layer of cloud. So the one layer of cloud is easy water. You can see the video. Can you see clearly? There's some blur region. Yeah. So that kind of blur region is structured water, is easy water. We can see here very clearly that the chassis can really create a lot of easy water, and especially because of terahertz water contains very rich in structured water, so you can see more clearly using the chassis. So here is the chassis and the easy water. Okay, so our water contains some very special feature such as 3AS, antibacterial, antioxidant, and anti-radiation, and one high, one low feature. The high is a high frequency because 0.96 terahertz. 1 terahertz is 10 to the power of 12 hertz. That is very high frequency. So we also have a low viscosity, 680 times lower than normal water. So that is amazing. Okay, so we have a single linear line up. So because of this linear line up, they can penetrate of not of water channel. So it can be described by this feature. We can know that if the water tying up in a line, it can easily penetrate the 2 nanometer water channel. If the water is too big, so it's like some of the water you drink, although you drink a lot of water, but actually is no use because inside our cell, the water cannot mix well with our cell. So basically, so the 680 times, that's amazing. So it can improve the microcirculation and promote health, enhance body function, and restore the visceral function. Can have many benefits to our body. All right. So most effective way you can say the blood cells before drinking the water, all the blood cells stick together. So it kind of big cluster. But after drinking the cell, within 20 minutes, so all the cells start to separate, they start to spread, they start to um, become separate and become fully charged and full of energy. So improved blood viscosity, we can say here the left and right, there's a huge difference before and after. You can say this difference is because of the individual blood cell structure changed. All right, so these 3 AS, including antibacterial, as we have explained very well about because the antioxidation percentage of water quality is 75%. Okay, so anti-radiation. Yeah. Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
All right. Okay. So we continue the anti-radiation because the water structure is formed is a fourth structure, easy water. So it's layer by layer structure. It's very much like solid materials. So it is very robust, cannot be easily destroyed by the radiation. So they have the anti-radiation feature. All right. So it's the water process, single molecules can create constant resonance with the cell, transporting more nutrients, minerals, and oxygen that are beneficial to the body. So entering every corner of the cell, that our cells are filled with clean, vibrant, and nutrient liquid molecules, which can greatly promote the growth and development of cells and make the cells more active. That is why Terahertz water can aid in beauty and moisture our skin. So you can try to spray on your face. So you can, if you keep doing it for half a month or 1 month, you can start to see the change. So that's why this is a function of benefits. We are not only drinking the water, we can also have external spraying. All right. So it's not surprising. We can say that when using the terahertz water, we try to avoid metal because metal can neutralize terahertz water, and we need to drink on time. Try to avoid people who has um, patients with major illness and advanced stage, right? So the possible reaction and signs. So after drinking the water, we feel dry and thirst. Why we feel thirst? Because the water, before you drink the water touch on your throat is already absorbed by the cells in your throat. That's why we never feel you are very full. You always feel you are thirst. You are dry. You normally want to drink more water, and you also sometimes feel that you are nausea and you're slurring. Yeah, due to poor performance of the spleen and stomach. So this is a healing effect is happening inside your body. You need to be very sure. And our water device has been testified and tested by many organizations. So here is all these standard around the world, how our water device have passed all these standard. All right, so this is very special, and but however, with our so advanced technology, but when you start to sell the device, please be very cautious. Try not to put the water into medicine range. Okay, if you are currently take any medication, please continue to take your medication until your doctor asks you stop. All right, so you need to be very cautious. However, we have seen a lot of benefits of this terahertz water. Then the people may ask question, okay, how effective of this water. Okay, how can you show me the water can really change our body metabolism? And here uh, is my research. Here, this part is my research. Terahertz water and homeostasis. Homeostasis simply refers to the energy balance within our body. You know, we have the liver, we have heart, we have kidney, we have stomach, we have many organs, right? However, all these organs, are they harmonic? Are they are they running the same pace? Are they have the do they have the energy balance? We don't know. We have the 12 meridians inside our body, right? But how many meridians is working properly, how many are not working properly, we also don't know. However, with this simple device as shown in the picture, and also, also, I don't know whether you can see me. Uh, can you see me? Can you see me? Can you see me?
No.
Hello?
Yes, yes, yes.
You can see me. The machine I'm holding now is a simple device. We put the finger inside this hole. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can measure all the finger, the spread, the finger emission of the aura, our body aura, because our body, our also finger contains different meridian, so it can really measure our whole body. It's like this one. All this feature is showing here, like all this is a finger aura. The aura is the light discharge formed from the finger. So this one, the BioWell body energy measurement is shown here, and how it can be measured. Okay, amazingly, this device can easily show us before and after 15 minutes after drinking terahertz water. Sorry, before, there's one more E, okay, here. The body stress and energy can show clearly. So here, the first case is body stress. Okay, you may know Singapore is very stressful. It's a very stressful country, but scientifically, how stressful is one single person? Can we provide data to show our Singaporean is really stressful? And with this single machine, we can see the clear picture. From here, you can see one of my clients shows 4.49. 4.49 is crossing the border of 4. Anything below 4 is considered safe. Anything above 4 is considered high stress. So, drinking water, this water for 15 minutes, can you imagine the stress level immediately reduced to the safe range? The safe range. However, the body energy originally is 41.7. So after drinking the water increased to 52.4, this is an increment of 25%. Amazing. And the body energy balance increased from 83%. It means the left side body of the right side body, the energy balance increased from 83.8 increased to 99.4. This is result is really amazing. So, and from here we can say the organ. So the different organ, including the rectum, the liver, and the urinal genital system, many things. You can say before, after, and after. There's a huge difference. So this gentleman is lack of energy. So here from here, you can see the from the red line from here in inside, and this blue line outside is after drinking the water. So the full body is charged, is getting more and more energy from here. Okay, so this is more amazing. So basically, we have 32 organs. However, the every individual organs, do they have the yin energy and the yang energy? Yin and yang. All right. So the yin yang energy need to be balanced as a good organ. Every good organ has yin and yang balance, and their difference is less than 20%. So you can say all this without highlight, all this shows the good organs. All those with highlight, we can say here that there's a huge difference between the yin and yang energy. Right, from here we can say that this guy have 5, 10, 15, have 15 organs. The yin and yang energy is out of balance. However, after drinking the water for 15 minutes, we can say the result. The next one result. You can say none of the organs are out of balance. None of the organs are out of balance. All the organs start to have a very good balance between yin and yang technology. So this machine measure our body is not by our body mental idea. Is very, very objective. Is not subjective. You understand? So we have to really, really respect the machine. The machine has been calibrated, and the machine itself has 98.5% well coordination with any machine inside the hospital. It's very, very effective. All right. So as a summary for my today's talk, I want to remind you, if you want to have a further study or further understanding of today's topic, I know today's topic is very special and to be very strange to many of you. So try to remember all these keywords. Remember all these keywords. You go and search the keyword. You may get a lot of publicly available knowledge is there. All this knowledge is not from me, is from experts uh, around the world. I learn a lot from them. All right, so my first part may stop here. So it's time to open for everybody to ask questions before we proceed into our testimonial.